stop taking meetings. Hello everyone, cncHD here and welcome back to another round and another match series of the World Series 2025, organized and hosted by gameplays.org. So, before we begin, I would like to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of the event. We have a whopping current prize pool of $25,690, which is a lot considering this is the biggest event of the year. This is now the biggest prize pool of the year. We have legendary sponsors here like aka Baloney with 10k, Oxygen with 10k, Calabro with 1.8k, Findama with 1k, and the list goes on and it goes on down to Memphis with 50, Einstein Apples with 50, Alfie Ace with 50, and down to the bottom with Rika 362 and Climax 580. A lot of sponsors here, as you can see. Music a bit too loud. Like always, music always too loud. So yeah, and we have also the bracket, which I have made spoiler free for you guys. So if you go into the bracket, we have here on the left side UA Dan. We will just go with Dan in this round, who went 5-1 against Facey and proceeded to round 2. And we have THEGAME, who went 5-3 against McVery. Both had a tough opponent in the first round and both advanced to the second round. We have no idea who's, or at least I have no idea who's going to win. One of you may have the idea, but please do not post it to not show any spoilers, else you will get banned. So yeah, Dan against THEGAME, both Ukrainian players, and I can't wait to see this crazy match happening on this screen. Okay, without further ado, this is a best of 11, and we will now go into the series of matches. So welcome everybody to the first match, and thank you for tuning in. This is the World Series, like I said, and we are here in game 1. We have on the top position the US vanilla for Dan. Let me first adjust the scoreboard here. We have the green. Oh, it's already green. That's perfect. The USA. And on the bottom side, we have the purple Toxin for THEGAME. Toxin General. Right, and hello Rosa Lichtbringer, and also welcome SMP, and also welcome Jahonir in the YouTube chat. So Toxin versus USA it is. I would say Toxin is a bit favored here in this matchup due to the Toxin tunnels and the Scorpion tanks, which already have the Anthrax ammunition. But USA is also not to underestimate. USA is very strong also due to the Humvees. They have the full arsenal available to them, but only shitty Raptors, no King Raptors. But they have no price up or downgrades for the units. So it's just the basic of the basic USA. What is that? That is rotated in like such a weird way. It is a reduced income, like maximum reduced income here. Didn't even bother to rotate it. On the left side we have a rotated supply, so that's good. Here on the bottom side, no boxing in, and that is also looking great. He has 2 terrorists on his supplies, here not, but on the left side to protect his supply stash. Alright, on the right side, Worker moved into no worker moved into the building. He's just destroying the building. He doesn't like the building. Firebase going up. And there comes the first tactical into the base of THEGAME. So first push here by Dan, as it should be, from a GLA against the USA. Worker gets shot. Not the best engagement here by THEGAME in the beginning. Gets the bunker there on the top side. Will not proceed with that tactical. Has 1 terrorist inside. The second one was denied, and the artillery platform can stand. THEGAME making a good defense here in the first 2 minutes. can succeed against that technical. But there are 2 more technicals inbound from the left side. They do have RPGs inside and a worker probably. So that is going to hit badly on the economy on the left side. He will take down 1 Chinook. That is going to hurt. Reduced income and 1.2k lost going down to the ground. Now would be a perfect opportunity to strike on the right side. Chinook's there to deny the... No. That is not going to succeed in any way. Not at all. The Toxin Tunnel just going to spray the tunnel. There we go. Bunker. I'm sorry. On the right, on left side, we lost 3 Humvees there due to the attack wave. Technicals took down the Humvees there. And just 1 Humvee remaining. So the game lost quite a lot of Humvees. On the right side now, technical inbound. Might destroy that artillery base. There we go. Also the dozer. Free scrap. Doesn't want to go for the free scrap. Doesn't care about it. And welcome Notfallplan in the Twitch, and also hello Anton in the YouTube. There was 1 more terrorist inside, probably searched for the dozer, which is boxed in. And also welcome Rosa Lichtbringer also in the Twitch. And now we have 2 Humvees, 1 Ambo. It's a bit sad to see that he lost 3 Humvees on the left engagement. There's another engagement happening on the left side by Dan. He is applying good pressure here on the economy of the USA. That tunnel is a pain in the butt for the game. Yeah, more technicals coming out of that hole. Free scrapped right there, but he's losing quite the units there. And he almost has that tunnel network. He just needs to shoot just a tiny bit there on that tunnel network. More technicals coming in to protect this tunnel. Humvee goes down and the tunnel can remain intact. And the game has been defeated. That is the first victory for... Did I mess up the colors? I did mess up the colors. Purple, green. That is why I'm so confused the whole time. Okay, the game with Dan with 1 game. No. Now it's messed up again. Damn it. The game is on the right side with the USA. And the Toxin is on the left side. I'm sorry about that. And Dan is purple. Okay, now it's correct. Was a bit of a hiccup here, I'm sorry. Okay, so the game lost the first match with the USA and then proceeds forward with 1 match. We will now see the reverse match. So I show you a little anti-spoiler screen so you do not see the amount of replays we have in here, as this will give away the result. And with that, welcome back to the reverse. We now have UA Dan, we just call him Dan, with the USA. And we have the Toxin General for the game. Now the game with the strong Toxin General. Dan on the top. And the game on the bottom. Last match, the Toxin General applied very good pressure on the USA. He came from the left flank, he came from the right flank. He harassed the Chinooks and didn't give the USA time to breathe. And also destroyed 3 Humvees with that attack on the top left side at the supply center. That was a good strike, taking out these 3 Humvees with his 2 technicals and like 6 RPGs. That was great and well done. We have a double supply stash, triple supply stash built for the game as the Toxin. And on the top side, this time with a correct rotated supply center, we have Dan as the USA going for double supply center, 1 war factory, 1 barracks. That's a late barracks, if I might say so. And that's because 1 dozer is dropping on the bottom side. He will get 3 workers there, making him all crushed beneath his wheels. And boop, there we go. Nice crush. Little supply stealing here on the right side, reducing the income of the GLA. You should probably build something here, barracks or something. Technical going to the left side. Chinook needs to escape. We have one technical moving forward on the top side. Dozer will be wasted. Could have been saved. Didn't went for the save. 3 terrorists should be enough to destroy the supply center. There we go. So 1 supply center gone. We have that box complete. 1 barracks, 1 war factory is up and running. There's a paladin tank drop. I for myself do not see this often. You probably do. And that paladin drop is going to be effective in crushing these workers. Workers trying to escape. Paladin can harass here quite a bit. The RPGs are ready to strike. The Chinook will take good hits here. Almost on red HP. And Guten Abend Wurzel. There comes the next drop. Quite harassing the game there. And Chinook going away. Putting that Paladin into its grave. This one will be destroyed now by the RPGs. And that's the game for the game. No scrap deny, no scrap deny. Okay, workers can proceed collecting. The economic damage has been applied on the GLA. Good harassment here by Dan. Putting him down with the economy. And yeah, overall doing good pressure there. 2 Humvees, 1 Ambo now on the move. That's a bit late. Good terror attack here by the game. Now without power, the USA goes for the power in his box. It's a tactic the USA players like to do. To build the reactor in their box. I also for myself like to build reactors in my private box in real life. Always a pleasure to do. So the reactor is quite unprotected. That supply stash is going down. 5 technicals. That is a lot of technicals. The Humvees need to escape. He's focusing on the supply stash and the Humvees will go down. Ow. And Dan has been defeated. There was another technical here on the top side which I missed. I was too focused on the bottom right side, but there was a technical on the top. And putting Dan in a bad situation and the game taking the win. He focused too much on that 2 Humvee, 1 Ambo attack on the supply stash and left the space wide open, and then the game just snuck in. So yeah, need to ban a bot there in the Twitch. 1 second. Always these bots, so annoying. Okay, let's go to the next match. We are 1-1 in the score. Both seem to be on the same level of skill. From what I can tell by here. And in the next map, we are on Kuyu Okawa. And here we have on the left side the laser general for the game. So the game is laser. And on the right side we have the China for Dan. There we go. Now the game can proceed. Okay, so laser against China. I would put laser in the favor here, as China is the weakest army in the entire game. That cash crate gives 2.5k dollar in the beginning, so you can see crazy strategies like free dozer builds or triple supply center oil grab builds. Can all happen here. We have a double supply center build barracks war factory standard, very standard for the game. Not going for a crazy double war factory barracks to supply center build or something. But we go for the oil grab. And on the right side we have double barracks. Double barracks, double the fun. 1 war factory going for that quick oil capture. Also chose the Red Guard promotion to do a bit more damage with the Red Guards. Those are going for the bottom supply center. He's already expanding to triple supply center and an oil derrick. It's a bit greedy, but also possible due to the 2.5k cash crate in the beginning. The game now moving in. There's double barracks, war factory. As the first Humvee inbound. The Gatling turret will be up and running in time. That Humvee will be destroyed. Cannot crush that Red Guard. He crushed one Red Guard, but not the other. Oh, he actually can go for the crush. Loses the Humvee, but that was worth it. Denied the oil capture there. And we see an airfield. The USA player is completely in the dark about that airfield. He doesn't see it, he doesn't know about it. And so that will come in as a surprise there. Triple supply center is up and running. The Gatlings moving in. We have double garrison for the game. So he has the map vision. He has the map control there. And he can react in time. He also has 3 oil derricks, while Dan has 1. He has 1 oil derrick. But he also has the oil refinery. Most players forget to take the oil refinery. So I'm happy to see he has the oil. Gatling destroyed with the last rocket. And Dan also has his garrison, but not the middle one. Needs to clean that with a dragon tank. The game moving in with a big force of Humvees, but running into that bunker, needs to escape. And the first MiG inbound. Shooting down that MiG. And now this area here is wide open for a Humvee attack like this size. Of a Humvee attack. 2 oil derricks more for Dan, so he's also on triple oil derricks. Oh, we have Black Napalm in place. Doing lots of good damage to these Humvees. Good thing he garrisoned this building, so the Humvees cannot go inside that, or the containment of the Humvees. Doing quite a bit of harassment here. Getting that dozer and the supply truck. And also the mix. So that really hurts here. Another MiG to take down. Humvee has free range to take this MiG down. He's not reacting and lost his Humvee. Pretty good engagement here by the game. There's the second dozer. He will get that dozer. And it's gone. Does he have a command center? No. That was his last remaining dozer. No, I scratched that. He has a dozer on the top. Still only on 1 dozer remaining. Needs to build the command center up soon. 6 more Humvees incoming. We are pumping out of 2 war factories, 2 barracks, and we have the search and destroy initiated. Also engagement happening here on the bottom side with the Gatling tanks. There goes the last dozer. Dan is dozer hunted officially. Every building he loses now is lost forever. Oh, good MiG strike there. Losing quite a few MiGs there, but still good MiG strike. That MiG is a bit wasted. Burton was also a bit wasted. Not looking great for Dan. He's in full spam mode now because that's the only thing he can do. He is only on 1 war factory, so he can only spam from this 1 production facility and the 2 barracks. But the 2 barracks will not do much good in a bit, because then the game will be on rank 3. And that means snipers. Dan moving forward. Good force here by Dan. The game needs to put in a bit of a micro here to hunt down all these red guys without taking too much damage. Has more Humvees in place. And that MiG will go down for sure. 1.2k lost and going down to the ground. It's not looking great. Absolutely not looking great for Dan. A triple war factory. He is in full spam mode. He also has the oil refinery for cheaper Humvees, putting them from 800 down to 720, which is 10% cheaper units. 1 MiG for 1 Humvee. Not a good trade if you ask me. And the full spam mode is in place, but then and the game are both on rank 3, and we will see snipers now coming out of these barracks. And that means GG Rocketman. Then the only thing he can use is the mix and the Gatling tanks, and the mix fail quite heavily here in this match. We have a Gatling helix now in place. Not really efficient against all these Tauvis. The next wasted mic. That was painful to watch. SGG. Where are the snipers? Avenger coming in. Pretty sure we will see a sniper now in a second. I really hate this wall, by the way. The artillery platform is constantly shooting at this wall and the building. It's constantly happening, and then the artillery platform will need to be babysitted to attack the units here. It's so stupid. Like we can see here, the Gatling is moving in, and the artillery platform doesn't care about the Gatling. It just constantly shoots on the bunker and will not do anything. It's a bit stupid on that map. Other than that, great map. But with that wall and the building constantly blocking the artillery platform, not really that great. Okay, that was the third match, and the game taking the victory here against Dan. You can also see the USA gathered more resources, and both only lost one building, both destroyed only one building. Good harassment there by the USA player on the base of the China. Also good dozer hunt. Quite unfortunate there for China that he had two dozers on the bottom right and lost them both. Okay, we come to the fourth match on Kuyu Okawa. Let me load it in. And here we are in the fourth match. We now have the army swap. We have China on the right and the laser on the left. And with right and left, I mean the China on the right side by the game, and on the left side we have the laser for Dan. Let's wait and see if we see any crazy builds happening. We have a double dozer build for the game, and we have a double dozer build for Dan, so no triple dozer this time. Also quick missile defenders towards the middle. Singular, just one missile defender. And Rangers quickly going to these attack buildings. Double supply center for the USA with double barracks for the quicker capture upgrade ability. And on the right side, command center will be capped. Airfield quickly going up. Let's see if the USA can see it. He is just out of reach with that airfield. So that airfield is in the hidden.
Upgrade complete.
He doesn't have a command center to scout this. So this airfield will be as a surprise for him. Triple supply center up. Olderex being captured there in a bit. This time the game has... Or also this time, he had it in the last game, now he also has it. The building there in the middle, which helps quite a lot. Humvee scouting there in the middle. Could go here right into the base. And is going right into the base. With good micro, he can destroy that Gatling without taking too much harm. Decides to drop off that missile defender. That is a wasted missile defender right there. Should have kept it in. He does it again. Why? With just the right amount of micro, he can keep that Humvee strong. Now it's just one Humvee with a missile defender inside. Wasted quite a good opportunity here by dropping off these two missile defenders. I know he wanted to do a quick laser lock, but that didn't help him quite. And Humvee gone. Could have done more damage. Only destroyed one supply truck. And two Gatlings. Wasted opportunity. Laser turret going up on the bottom side. He has the Olderex, 3 of them, and the game also has 3 Olderex. He also has the oil refinery. His opponent doesn't. Next, Humvee harassment here by Dan. There's absolutely no aggression happening by the game. Absolutely no aggression. Dozer hunted. Dozer is on 1. He's on only 1 Dozer remaining. Supply center is denied. That is also a dangerous situation that this building is garrisoned. Now he needs to break this down and cannot send a Dozer to that place, or he just goes to the left. But if he wants to go over the bridge, he cannot do so. Might get that supply truck? No, didn't succeed. Okay, he fully knows about the airfield now. So he can concentrate on the counter to the mix. We also have black napalm in place for these 3 mix. Next, Humvee Armada is incoming with spy drones. Spy drones because the Gatlings will shoot on the spy drones instead of the Humvees. They need to focus on the Humvees manually. With the auto attack, they will just shoot on the spy drones. Good attack with the mix strike, losing 2 mix for that. But getting almost all the Humvees, that was good. Making it easier for the Gatlings to proceed forward. Good amount of tank hunters coming through. And Dan also captured his oil refinery now, which is great. He's on triple supply center, the USA. Doesn't have his strategy center up yet, but he has 3 war factory double barracks. So triple war factory double barracks. He's pushing out immensely now. Only a small army here of the game should be easy to be dealt with by the USA player. Especially with that laser turret in place. Laser turrets love to eat tank hunters. They do so much damage to them. Ranger of a flashbang, clearing that garrison. Garrison could be ungarrisoned to save the tank hunter. He's not doing it. And that should be a very easy match for the Humvees. Mix strike incoming for the support. Losing all 3 mix to that? No, just 1 mix. 2 Humvees for 1 mix. That was an okay trade. And Humvee Armada moving in from the top now. The game needs to reposition his army. We'll lose that repair bay. Needs to protect very quickly there on the top side. Sends Gatlings forward. Doesn't have the chain gun upgrade yet for stronger Gatlings. These are just empty Humvees. There's nothing inside. He's just fully in Humvee spam mode now. Losing quite a lot of them. 1 MiG remains. And attack has been defended. Chain gun upgrade in place now for China. Next big strike. Getting 2 Humvees. Losing 2 MiGs. Not a good trade. And yeah, there's absolutely nothing inside here. He really needs some troops in there. I wonder why he is not building any missile defenders. Would be so much stronger with these Humvee attacks. He has 1 Avenger inside the army. Red Guards absolutely stand no chance against the Humvees, of course. That is the last Dozer. Dozer needs to move away. If these Gatlings go down, same with the mix, he will be Dozer hunted. Doesn't send the Dozer away. There's safety. He's not driving into the safety. He's not going to lose that Dozer. There comes Colonel Burton also. Easy kill on the Dozer. Ignores the Dozer. Why is he ignoring the Dozer? Wasting Colonel Burton. He had the opportunity to take down the Dozer. He didn't, went for it. 2 airfields now in place. Losing 2 MiGs there. Does he have a command center? He has a command center. Okay, so not going for the dozer was actually not that bad, as he has the command center up. He's pumping out of triple war factory, double airfield, and 1 barracks. So quite a good spamming machine for the game. A10 on the oil direct, perfect. Cutting off a lot of supplies. Same side here on the left side with the bomber. So both players lost good amount of economy.
Search and destroy.
Alright, switch from bombardment to search and destroy. He really needs to take down these artillery platforms, they are so annoying. Okay, the game needs an answer here. Has the MiG swarm. Has the MiG armor upgrade for more HP on the MiGs. He's not going in for the attack yet. And welcome Old Analytics in the YouTube. Today is the day when Quick Match will go online, so I'm looking forward to that. To play some quick matches here on stream. That will be amazing. Mine drop. That's a dangerous army here with the Humvees. China can't find the right answer to that. He has an ECM, which is good. ECMs can reflect the Tau missiles. And the Chingan upgrade can help really good against the Humvees. Mix coming in from the backside. Good mix strike. Oh, really smashing down all these Humvees. That was great. That was a perfect strike here by China. Another excellent rocket there, doing much damage to these Humvees. Perfect strike there by the game. And now USA with a few Humvees remaining. Due to the lost 2 oil directs, he cannot build so many more troops. That laser tank is a perfect counter to these laser tanks. Good thing he has an ECM there in the mix. Gatlings moving forward, leaving a few behind to distract the Humvees successfully, if I might say so. And USA under heavy pressure. Very heavy pressure. He lost all his Chinooks. Except these 5, which he's now going to lose because of that 1 Gatling tank. And Chinooks retreating. The game is missing reinforcements. He's sitting on 6k. He is not sending in reinforcements. Not spending his cash. He could just build so much out of his war factories. War factories are just staying empty here. They are not producing. Giving Dan time to breathe. I think he now has him on his balls, but he's not going any further. He will lose his Gatling tanks there in a bit. Good thing for him, the laser tank is out of power. There was a cash steal. The game on 11k. Dan on 600. Dan is broke. He has 1 oil direct. He's collecting here with his supply armada. Supply choppers. And the game just spent 8k on his war machinery. Okay, now the only help for Dan are laser tanks. It's just 3 Gatlings. So he can defend that with a laser tank. A 10 on the supply center, which is going to be sold in not in time. Going to lose it. There is the laser tank. 2 laser tanks actually. Chinooks can proceed. Supplies will be exhausted there in a bit. And the game collecting resources from both supplies in the middle. Helix now incoming with a bunker helix. Tauvis are there in position to shoot down this helix. But not enough to destroy it. And that oil derrick is going to be destroyed. That Helix has just 2 HP remaining, but can cause enough damage on that oil derrick. Artillery strike on the supply or the oil refinery. No, he's aiming for the strategy center. Alright, also works. Strategy center it is. And thank you, Ronald Matthew, for the subscription on YouTube. Bomber inbound. Laser tanks are wide in the open now. Bomber on the reactor and the barracks. Dan is very crippled here. He has still this power reactor on the bottom and the drop zone. Soon the drop zone will be his only source of income as the supply dock is now depleted. Bunker Helix against laser tanks, of course, very strong. And Dan has been defeated, making it a 3-1 for the game. Good play here by China. That's the second win in a row for the game after the 1-1. So the game feeling very warmed up and comfortable here in this match. The statistics also looking in favor for the game with 15, 18k more collected supplies. And yeah, perfect. Perfect. With that, we come to the next game. 1 second. I show you a little anti-spoiler screen. Next match will take place on Black Hell. So here on Black Hell, we have on the bottom left the China infantry for Dan. And on the top right, we have the laser general for the game. Okay, in we go. 5th match. Laser versus Inf. I would say that Inf is a bit favored here in this match, due to the strong listening outposts and the strong bunker helixes. Also the quick man spam. Let's see. Let's see what laser will do against us. Maybe we'll go for a drop. I'm not expecting a drop. He's going for a safe build with double supply center and an airfield. Okay, we see an airfield. What has he in mind with that airfield? Is he going for Raptors against the listening outposts? Could be the case. Listening outposts are very heavy in the defense and in the offense, so having a Raptor taking out a listening outpost is a good idea. It is a good idea. He's also going for the repair on the oil derrick, which is good. Dan is not doing so. Okay, he's now doing so. He's now going for the repair on the oil derrick. Also is preparing the helix. The bunker helix. Very strong. Does USA see it? He sees it clearly. He has clear vision on that helix. He knows what's coming. Can crush that minigunner with the dozer. Easy. If we can actually reach him. And boop. Boop it was. Bunker on the bottom side. Helix moving in. He needs a counter. Does he have a counter? He has 2 Raptors. I don't think 2 Raptors are going to be enough. Let's wait and see. And the Helix is going to take down the Raptors. Actually, the Helix goes down to the 2 Raptors. But the Raptors will now be destroyed. And the game has been defeated. UA Dan taking that match. Raptors were not there in place. They were shooting too late. Helix was able to unload. And then he lost. Easy as that. Okay, that was a quick game. And we will now see the reverse. Laser on the left against the infantry on the right. Okay, quick anti-spoiler screen. And off we go into the reverse on a black hell. So here we are. Top now the laser for Dan. And on the bottom the game as the infantry. Will we see the revenge that he is going for the helix? Let's wait and see. The Raptors were a good idea. Execution wasn't good. Hence he lost the game. Same build for the USA in the reverse. Going for double supply center, barracks and an airfield. Same exact build. On the bottom side, same exact build for the game. Going for that helix. Exactly the same. Also with that minigunner moving to the top side. Exactly the same game. Those are also Am I watching the same replay? Nah, it is the reverse now. It feels so much the same. As if I'm watching the whole game. The exact same game. Feels so much the same. Nothing switched in the strategies. This time the dozer will crush the infantry. And... oh, he missed him. By an inch. Oh, again missed him. And this time. And... come on. Oh, you have him. No. Ed. No. Ed. Now he has him. Puts the war factory down as the gravestone for the Red Guard to honor his existence. But there's the dozer hunter, the helix. The Raptor is not in place. Again, the same outcome, but this time the helix goes down. This time it goes down, not unloading the troops, and therefore giving Dan a chance to remain in the game. Second helix in place. Bunker helix. With full arsenal of units inside. Do we have a counter for that? Helix directly coming in. There's no counter, just a Raptor. And oh, the helix goes down again. Again. Raptor was enough to take down the helix with that laser lock. And now the Humvee can come out for Dan. Also, the Humvee is on the move on the bottom side. Oil derricks have been captured by the game. I say that and he hasn't captured them. So no, the oil derricks have in fact not been captured. Going for that fourth supply center. He's building up quite a lot of supply centers. As he should be, as he's the aggressor. And behind the aggression you build economy. And that Humvee can push more than it should. Raptor on that dozer. Just one dozer remaining down the top side for the game. Humvee is going to search it up, and that will be a dozer hunt on the game. And he's dozer hunted. Oh yeah, what a bad situation for the game. He has no war factory. He's going to lose his third supply center, so he will just be on that 2 supply centers. Next helix, that's the only thing he can do. Just helixes. Raptors are there in place. There's the Raptor, will shoot down the helix. And there it comes. Helix on red HP. Needs to unload. And there's the second Raptor, and it's get destroyed. Unlucky game for the game. That is instant GG. Can surrender out, that's GG. Dan has the game. Another helix. And yeah, instant GG. 3-3
You have been defeated.
between both players now. It's very even now. Yeah, very unlucky. Losing 3 helixes to these raptors. Then getting dozer hunted. Ay. That is unfortunate for the game. Okay. Dan showing off superior game strategies here and takes that win. He is down. He's up from 3-1 to 3-3 now. He went up 2 games. Makes this one even now. Perfect game. Okay. I show you a little anti-spoiler screen once again. And we come to the 7th match in a best of 11, where the first player with 6 games takes the win and goes to round 3. And here we are on Shiva's Paradise. We have on the top left the Toxin General for the game. And on the bottom right we have the Nuke for Dan. That map is special. It has a sneak attack. You can use it to bring your units up to the oil derricks. It's for use up to use for both all 3 factions. I mean, for all 3 factions, not just for the GLA, but also for China. China also gets access to the sneak attack and can therefore quickly bring the forces to the top. I think there was also a 2.5 cash crate, or it still is there. It has to be a 2.5k cash crate, enabling crazy strategy builds. He went for a triple dozer and now goes for that cash grab. 2.5k, there it is. We have the dozer now going here to the top side, building that Gatling turret against the technical. 2 tunnels in place in the middle, and also on the oil derrick. Passive play by the game. He's passive. There's no technical inbound yet. Super passive, letting the China build up his forces. This is Nuke, so we will see overlords there very soon. There's the first Battlemaster going for that worker hunt. Or actually just going for a nuclear handshake. Also works. There's the first technical now. At the 1.5 minute mark, very late. Free scrap. Scrap deny, perfect. Gatling turret is up. And oil grab is going to happen. Also going to happen for the game. And technical now to the top side, and welcome Koma in the Twitch. Spots the airfield. Good Gatling turret there in place. Airfield going up there. On the bottom side, tunnel network is being stopped at 99%. Look at that. Well done. Good eye by Dan. Oil derricks have all been captured. Except the middle ones. The game now capturing the middle one. Repair base, so important on this game, on this map. We have 4 repair base, they stack. If you have 4 repair base under your control, your units are basically undestroyable. They repair so fast. And if you are then China Nuke with propaganda upgrade and propaganda tower, you heal up a lot. That Battlemaster didn't accomplish much. Just gave free promotion to the game. Helix. We have a Helix now in place. In play. Command center went up for Nuke. Doesn't want to risk it with dozers. Builds up the command center very quick. Goes for the repair bay. Good thinking. Has 2 repair bays now. Can make use of that fast stacking repair. That one will be more effective as it's going for the workers. Will kill off 5 workers there. Perfect. This one will also kill a few workers. They are not boxed in, so this Battlemaster is going to do the damage. The game very passive in this game. I don't see much harassment here by the GLA. And there comes the worker kill. 5 workers again killed. These are the last 5 remaining workers. Together with these 2, of course. Next, worker hunter. Repair bay got destroyed here by the GLA. Next, Helix. Building up his Helix army. We have 3 Helixes already. And the Overlords are there. With 1 repair bay in the back. These are Overlords with the propaganda tower and the subliminal messaging upgrade for 25% more propaganda boost. With a repair bay, super fast repair on that Overlord. The game hasn't gone... Okay, he has gone for 1 repair bay, but he hasn't gone for a 2nd repair bay. Battle bus already in play and harassing on the top. Destroying both oil directs. Helixes are not in place. Overlord tanks are not in place. They're busy fighting here in the middle. Battle buses are super strong against Helixes. We'll see that now in a second. As the rockets cannot really hit the battle bus when it's moving. Oh, Jarvan Kell sniping these Overlord tanks. And that's quite bad that he lost the oil directs and the airfield. That is big hit to the China player. Old Analytics says army advantage will kick in for the game here now. Yeah, could be. With the Toxin general. Toxin is very strong. But Dan still here with a good army composition. But the battle buses, it's the battle buses which cause so much damage. And there is it, 3 battle buses against the Helixes, bringing down 2 Helixes. And 1 Helix remains. Only lost 1 battle bus there. RPG's humping the cliff. What are they doing even there? That was a massive cliff hunt. Or cliff hump. Yeah, the battle buses, they're really a pain. Okay, oil refinery now in capture for the game. Next battle bus attack, bringing down that Helix. Not stays on 1 HP. Overlord tanks will be destroyed. And Dan has been defeated. The game takes the victory for free for the game. GG. What were they doing there? Find out in the next stream. Cliffhanger. Yeah, exactly. What are the RPGs even doing there on the cliff? We don't know. And Moin Masre in the Twitch chat. Welcome. Okay. Quick anti-spoiler screen. Move into the reverse. On Shiva's Paradise. And here we are in the reverse. We now have the game as the nuke. And Dan as Toxin. Toxin is in favor here. So let's see how he will play this round. The game now on the bottom right. And Dan on the top left. There's the cash crate with 2.5k cash in. We have a double dozer build for the game, so no crazy triple dozer build this time. Might go for double war factory. Goes for a quick oil capture as it should be done on this map. And I think this will be a fast Battlemaster or Dragon Tank build. One of these two could be the choice here. Bottom side, Stinger side already going up there for Dan. As a defense against the Battlemasters and the Dragons. And first unit of choice will be a Battlemaster. Oil capture now about to happen. On all the 3 oil derricks, also on the 4th oil derrick. Dan is also capturing his oil derricks now. On 3, but not on the 4th. Okay, first Battlemaster inbound. He was spotted by the RPG. So Dan knows what's coming there to his direction in the middle. He's also racing down the bottom side and drops off RPGs to get that dozer. That is 1 dozer down for the game. He's only on 1 dozer remaining. Battlemaster down the top side, not reacting, will be destroyed by that toxin and tunnel. Okay, where's the last dozer? I think it's in the sneak attack. No, it's there on the top side. Building up that turret. Technical is escaping. Dropped off the 2 RPGs to harass the supply line. Perfect. Dozer is in the sneak attack. In the tunnel. And the game getting harassed here quite good. Bottom side, Dragon Tank just finished off a tunnel network. And Scorpions. Scorpions are the perfect counter to Dragon Tanks, especially with the Scorpion rocket. There's something about this mountain which tilts me. Which tilts me a lot. And that is this texture error. This tilts me so much seeing this. Okay. Dragon Tank coming in through the bottom bridge. There was a scene on a YouTube short where there was a tunnel network and Humvees were crossing that bridge. And the tunnel network popped a few quads and they slaughtered all the Humvees there. That was such a beautiful moment to observe. That bridge is dangerous. Okay, Palace is up at the 4-minute mark. Good counter there against that Battlemaster. But can still proceed forward. Still driving around here with its very damaged tank. Okay, tunnel network on the bottom side destroyed by these many Battlemasters. Airfield up, propaganda center up. And that calls for a massive helix strike with bunkers. I think that's in the dark. Dan doesn't know about this yet. I mean, he has the Stinger side, he is the Toxin General with stronger rockets. He has battle buses. So these helixes are no issue. And he should take this very easily with the battle buses. No problem. Good force, but no radiation upgrade. The stability upgrade, he hasn't upgraded it yet. Command center goes up. And that overlord tank will be wasted. Okay, oil derrick here will be destroyed. These 2 oil derricks are in danger. The battle buses are not in place. That's a massive amount of Battlemasters, but they have no subliminal, no, they have no isotope upgrade. Isotope. So if one explodes, the other explode as well. Battlebusters through the middle now. Mines are in place. He needs to watch it that he's not driving over them. All derricks will be destroyed. And helixes need to watch it. The battlebusters are strong. Alright, airfield going down. Pumping out more helixes. In the meantime, helix goes down. No, concentrated on these RPGs. And the game should have this now. Yeah, he has it. Loses the helix. Ah. Alright. Army of the game now moving in. Still no isotopes ability upgrade. There's a few battle bosses in there. This will be the end for the battle masters. And there he comes. Needs to watch it, needs to exploit, exploit, exploit. No! Splash damage on the battle masters. Next bomb is going to explode. There's the battle bosses. There are the battle bosses. And now the massive splash damage will take place. And boom! Ah! That's what happens if you have no isotopes ability upgrade. It just goes boom. All battle masters destroyed. Oh, getting that battle boss. Not. Artillery strike on the palace. Black market. Helixes need to watch it. Bomber. Palace gone, perfect. And the black market gone. If that was a black market, I think it was one. Okay, the game moving forward here. Battle bosses against the helixes. Helixes will suffer. Not. That was close. Very close one here. And there goes the oil derrick. He's not finishing off it. Yeah, he's now finishing it off. Also finishing off the second oil derrick. Repair bay goes down. That's one oil derrick remaining for Dan. Dan under pressure. The nuke playing it well. Has a good army composition here. But no ECM tanks. Where are the ECMs? What would be nice to see is an airfield and a nuke silo with nuke mix. That would be awesome to see. He has 8k. And now the ECM tanks are missing. Battle bus is doing a good amount of damage, causing the loss of 4 overlord tanks. Only because the ECM tank was missing. Could have saved all these overlord tanks. Helixes need to watch it. Okay, what about the palace? We have a 50% on the palace of the rebuild. Command center at 50%, both on rank 4. So sneak attack will be incoming very soon. Which is quite dangerous news for the game as the China. Oil refinery in the middle has not been captured yet. There's no Lotus to capture it. That's a mine drop. In front of the arms dealer. We'll actually get the quad cannon there if not careful enough. Helix is still causing damage and he's going for the supply. And the worker just running through. No! No, the helixes, no! It was close. Ah, he just got crushed by that new rebuilt supply truck. That one worker there, what a hero. He will be remembered. Yeah, he's just collecting supplies there in front of the GLA base. What a big move. Workers now all running towards the middle. Jam Cal roaming around, but there's a troop crawler can instantly drop off a red guard to retake that overlord tank. Destroys the repair station. The train station, I mean. Wants to trigger the train, I think. If you destroy the oil refinery, you trigger the train to drop off 10k supplies or 20k. Next snipe, but Troop Crawler can again retake the Overlord tank. Yeah, the worker, the hero that could build there. Exactly, Anton. Not looking great for Dan here. The only save for him are the battle buses. There's one destroyed battle bus. There are still mines in his base. But he's on rank 5 soon. Next snipe on the troop crawler this time. Saved one red guard and oil refinery has been destroyed. The train is triggered and the trucks can move forward to drop off their supplies. Those I will instantly build a supply center there. That's 20k of supplies dropped off. Actually 16k. 16k to be precise. Still a lot. There goes the black market. And these Overlord tanks this time have an ECM tank. There's one battle bus. 2 battle buses. Needs to take them out instantly. Helix is moving in. Losing quite a few helixes there in this assault. And we also have a rebel ambush on the right side. The game moving forward. Eating himself through the base of the GLA. Next battle bus here on the top side. And Dan has been defeated. That is a 5-3 for the game. The game now has the match ball in his hands. If he gets one more win, he will proceed to round 3. Dan still needs 3 wins. The game just needs one more win in the best of 11. It was a good match. Lasted for 13 minutes. Great show. And yeah, hey, Heiko Magic, guten Abend. Yeah, I'm a sneaky streamer. I sneaked in. And you weren't able to see me. Muhahaha. Okay, and we come to the next match. Which is actually the 9th match now in this best of 11. Okay, next match on Blossoming Valley. And hello Stella, welcome in the YouTube. We have now in the orange color, he switched colors now. Then switching colors to orange now. He's playing as the laser general. And the game as infantry. Ooh. Oof, oof. That is tough. Infantry is good against laser. And hello Firearm, welcome. Infantry is pretty good against laser, but laser will dominate once he has snipers. But the first 8 minutes or so will be painful for Dan. Let's see if the orange color can help him here in getting back the wins. He needs 3 wins. The game might end this here. He just needs one more win to proceed to round 3. So this could be the last match for tonight. It could, but it doesn't have to be. War Factory barracks built. Trying to box in his supplies. And we have a War Factory barracks question mark. Double supply center built. Yeah, there goes the barracks. Was thinking quite a lot there. How is Discord and game replays doing without me? Asks Firearm. Very well, actually. I don't want to sound like a dick, but actually very well. I'm sorry, that sounds very harsh, but they're doing pretty good. Man, I sound like a dick now. Tank hunters being spreaded out here. Listening outpost will be filled with surprises. Humvee coming in here on the bottom side. Bunker is empty. So you can't go for the truck harassment. But there's nothing inside. He had the Hellfire drone, which was shot instantly, so that Humvee was wasted. Next Humvee from the right side. Nothing inside. One rocket inside. I question these attacks. They're quite weak. Runs directly into the building there. A bit of a misplay here by Dan in the beginning. Has two Humvees now, takes a bit of damage here due to the garrison. Needs to repair that Humvee. Or needs an ambo. Listing outposts from the right side. Two listing outposts, but there's an artillery platform, which is good, and the laser lock missile defender. That's a good counter here to that listening outpost. Okay, Dan is building up more and more Humvees. We have 3 of them now. The more we have, the better he has the defensive up against these listening outposts. And there comes the ambo, going for the crush, but not succeeding with the crush. Reactor goes down. Alright. He's shooting on the spy drones and not on the Humvees. Oh, crushing that poor soul. That was unfortunate here for the poor soul here. Flashbang Rangers in play. Good against garrisons, of course. Okay, he's still holding up pretty good against the incoming attacks of the game, which isn't really that much. He is not attacking with that much. Flashbangs are now hitting in. He does have an airfield now. He has the mix, he has the Black Napalm, he's going for the command center. He's playing it very defensively. He has 3 bunkers in his base. Playing it super defensively, going for the middle now. Yeah, the Flashbang Rangers, they will deal easily with that garrison. Oh, okay. For whatever reason that was. And yeah, that building will be destroyed for sure. And tank hunters will be killed. Laser lock on that Dragon Tank. Dragon Tank suffering a lot of damage. Even get destroyed there. And then with a good sized armor of Humvees. We have double barracks now. And a war factory, double airfield. He's going on mixed swarm. Empty bunker, of course, being destroyed there. And Humvees moving in here through the right side. There isn't much of a defense. There's this bunker. Supply center now forced to be sold. Humvees, the mix moving in, but there is the Avengers. The Humvee is moving forward. They are not getting protected by the Avengers. Now getting protected. Should move in with the formation move to keep the Avengers in. What big waste of mix that was. Lost all 4 mix there. Big hit there to the infantry general, losing 4.8k. And Humvee's moving forward. The listening outposts are there. Laser lock on the troop crawler. It's a good sized force here. Both still in rank 1. So no snipers inside yet. For a longer period of time. We're at the 7-minute mark. No snipers inside. Yeah, infantry struggling here a bit in the middle. Going to lose that listening outpost. What about the mix? Second airfield now going up. There's no MiG. The game on 6k, Dan on 1.6k. The game not spending his money so wisely. That's 3 Avengers in that blob. So MiGs are ineffective. Oh man, these Avengers are blinking away so many missiles. Good strategy here with the ECM tanks disabling the Avengers. There comes the MiG, but not doing much damage there. Burned his own infantry by burning the spy drone. More MiGs go down. Looking very dark for the game. And MiGs going forward. And the Striders go down. Black Lotus there was killed. That was a Lotus. Captured the oil derrick. And the Humvees, they're causing too much damage. The game has all these MiGs, but the MiGs will be useless against all these Avengers. Very useless. More Avengers in the mix. That is Death Blob. He needs the formation move now. To not give any open space for the MiGs to strike. Search and Destroy also now in place. Instantly beaconed by the game. Does he have the formation move? No, not yet. He needs the formation move there. Humvee is driving forward. He's giving the MiGs a good moment to attack here. Not anymore now. Oh, long distance disabling there by Black Lotus. Look at that range. Holy shit. Disabling all these Avengers. There goes one. And snipers there. Lotus getting sniped. A10. And then on snipers is bad news for the infantry general. That will be instant GG. MiGs cannot engage. That's a lot of MiGs, but also a lot of wasted money. All these Avengers there, that's 5 Avengers. And MiGs incoming. No, they're not finding the right edge. Not finding the right angle. And there comes MiG strike and completely wasted. Gets a few Humvees. 4 MiGs went down. Got a few Humvees there. A few Avengers were disabled, so that was good. But the sniper's now clearing everything and the game has been defeated. Dan getting his 4th victory against the game. Now Dan needs 2 more victories and the game just won. The game has collected 10k more supplies, 14k actually, to be precise. GG, well played. And welcome VN. Yeah, you're a bit late to the show, but you're still there, so thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, that was the 9th match in the best of 11. We now move into the 10th match. Man, these players, they are really putting up a show here. So let me quickly give you an anti-spoiler screen. And also let me quickly drink something. Drinking, very important. Okay. Throat is refreshed. And we now move in to the reverse. And welcome back to the reverse. We will now have Dan as the infantry general and the game as the laser general. Okay. Another color for Dan. He is now purple. Need to switch that. Okay, Dan with another color. He wants to have the X-Call feeling, the X-Call vibe with the purple color. Understandable. Purple always gives big skill. And yeah, therefore he has chosen it. And let's see how both will perform in this match. What will the infantry do? He's 2 games behind. The game just needs 1 win. Actually, he's 1 win behind. To put it on 5-5 score. Goes for double supply center opener. Has that barracks scaffold, but decided to not finish it, but went for the supply center there on the left side. And now cancelled it. And on the top side, we have a standard war factory, barracks, double supply center built. No drops, no oil cap. Going in for the box on the supply centers. And we will see full listening outposts. Will he go for a bunker? He's going for a triple supply center. A risky opener. If the game lets him build up, then this is good, but it's a risky opener in the beginning to go for 3 supply centers, especially against the USA, who loves to attack with Humvees. And first Humvee inbound. Oh, crushing that poor soul there. Okay, he will run into that bunker. So he needs to move to the left side. There will be a listening outpost as a counter. Should try to the left side, but there's this listening outpost. So yeah, he better retreats. Garrisons this building also work. There are more guys here. Is that... Does he have 2 guns there? Man, this looks like Assassin's Creed. Is this Assassin's Creed? Okay, listening outpost to the right side. Garrison is taken. And we have 4 Humvees through the middle. He needs mix and he's going for the airfield. He needs the answer of mix now. With black napalm. Else these Humvees will cause too much pain. Okay, he's unloading. Trying to scare away these Humvees. Listening outpost will go down for sure. And that listening outpost on the top side is going to harass the dozer. Is in position to be destroyed. That means 1 dozer remaining for the game. A nice bomb on the Humvee there. Getting that 1 Humvee and the other one also be destroyed. He's finishing off his own Humvee there. And listening outpost continues forward. Chinooks are there. They got harassed. Oh, is he getting the last dozer? No, will be stopped in time. Humvees here got all destroyed. And he needs the Humvee here on the right side to be able to gather resources again. Helixes are there now. Maybe Mixhead would have been a better choice, but Helixes also work. And he now takes care of that tank hunter. Perfect. Can now get back to collecting supplies on that supply center, the third one. So both players are on 3 supply centers. Propaganda center on the 4.5 minute mark on 75%. And bunker helix now incoming. On the supply center, there's the Humvee with tower rockets. But there might actually be too much in that helix. It has minigunners inside, so can shred down these Chinooks very well. Needs to unload now. There's only minigunners inside. A lot of them, actually. That's good micro there on the minigunners. Why no more Mr. Hoop wants Firearm to know? Well, yeah, because. Because I played too much of that game. It will receive a few updates in the time where you have to clean toilets. Will be exciting to play that game again, but for now I need a little break from that game. From Mr. Hoop. Okay. Listening outpost on the right side will be stopped. Good stop there. Are these bugging listening? No, these are not bugging tank hunters. Then on the move forward, but there's still a good amount of Humvees there. And what about Project Zomboid? Yeah, I want to play more Project Zomboid. I have this weird bug. That's why I'm also disabled the last live stream. I put it on private because the quality was so shit. I have the issue if I scroll to the right or the left or whatever direction. It lags. Not on my screen, but in the recording and in the live stream it lags. And I rewatched the stream and it was so bad to observe. If I fix that, I will continue with Project Zomboid. But for now, I stick to fixing this weird scrolling bug. Okay, Black Lotus got killed there. And thank you, Han Patrick, for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Both oil rigs belong to Dan. He gets the cash in for getting these oil derricks. 4 mix up in the sky with black napalm upgrade. Are there any Avengers? No. No Avengers. So these Humvees are easy target for the mix. Search and Destroy is there. Command Center is there. So no risk of getting Dozer hunted. I still think the mix might end this, as Humvees are so easy prey to mix. They're just waiting for the right moment to strike. First oil direct down, second oil direct down, so there's no more oil directs for Dan. And thank you, Deflated Toaster. Great name, by the way. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. A Deflated Toaster, that is something. Okay, there comes the mix, but there's one Avenger there now. Oh, losing one mix there, 2 mix. That was not a good trade. Now pushes in from the right side with a big push. Nice crush there. Can bring down the Chinooks. That was good crush. Also attacks from the bottom side. The game not on rank 3 yet, has no snipers, so these troops cause issues. He has lost all the Humvees. It's not looking great for the game. Infantry pushing in hard. He also expanding here. Has a second airfield. Going for all the supplies there in the back. While he is the aggressor, he goes for the expansion as it should be done. Strategy center goes down. These are the last remaining Humvees. Then on rank 3. Game still on rank 2. Yeah, he might get this attack, but more attacks are inbound soon. More mix also coming in. There comes the bomber. Losing that war factory, but he still has a second war factory. The game is sitting on 3k. Pushes in on the bottom very weirdly. Go for that bunker has the flashbang upgrade. Goes for the stretch center again. Is pretty much broke now. He is collecting from 2 supply centers, so that's still pretty good. But Dan is collecting from 4 supply centers. So that's not good news for the game. Here comes the mix strike. Lost 2 mix. 3 mix. Destroyed like 2 Humvees and an Avenger. Was okay, I think. But that puts the game on rank 3, and that means snipers. That means snipers. And we all know what that means. Snipers against infantry. It's going to be a pain for the infantry general. Mine drop in front of the war factory. That Avenger is going to be saved, actually. No. Just when I said it, it got destroyed. Infantry needs to push in quickly now. Once these snipers are in, this is going to be difficult for him to deal with. More mix. And there's a defeat. The game has been defeated. That puts it to a 5-5 scenario. That is... I'm amazed. 5-5 in a round 2 game. That is crazy. I wish we had something like that in the finals. Hopefully the final will not be a run over. That is great. 5-5, man. I love it. I love it. Dan has more supplies collected. 30k more supplies. He was dominating, and with that he is now on a 5-5 scenario. Okay, we have the decider match. Decider match it is. Now I also don't need to show the anti-spoiler screen anymore. Not needed anymore. Tiny Tactics. And we are on Tiny Tactics with a China mirror. I love China mirror. I am in absolute love with China mirrors. 5-5. Last match for tonight. Later tonight I might stream some quick matches. Depends on how active it is. But the quick match update will drop tonight. X64 and Old Analytics going to drop it like it's hot. And I'm really looking forward to the quick match update. Hopefully some quick matches tonight. We will see. Okay, so in this China mirror on Tiny Tactics, we can see a double supply center build and a quick oil capture. And on the left side we have a double supply center build and a quick oil capture question mark. He's going for triple the dozer. With the cash crate, we again had a 2.5k cash boost. So we can see these crazy triple dozer builds. That will be a fast forwarded war factory here. This is the place of scaffolds, it looks like. Just wants to build scaffolds here, nothing else. Airfield going up. He wants to go for quick helix. What is up with these scaffolds? Maybe for waypoint scouting? To confuse the enemy with waypoint scouting? Could be, could be. First Dragon Tank incoming. Third supply center. And dozer from the bottom side. He's aggressive with the dozers. Dragon through the top. VN placing his bets on Ukraine. 5-5 placing his bets on Ukraine. Yeah, it's a safe bet for sure. Okay, there comes the helix. Will counter that dozer easily. That's one dozer down for the triple dozer. Dan comes in here on the left side. Will spot that helix. Helix against helix now. Those that are parking on the top side. Dragon tank destroying a few supply trucks. And the supply center. Getting that Gatling tank. Ah, almost. Almost. Could go for the war factory, but will be destroyed there now. Helix decides to go back to protect his base. We'll finish off these dragon tanks. And the Olderix will be destroyed in the meantime by the game. We again have another color switch, by the way. Orange for Dan. So confusing. Okay. Helix by Dan moving in through the middle, supported by a Gatling tank. There's the Helix by the game. Spotting that war factory. Will destroy it. That is war factory out for Dan. And also possibly this war factory, he doesn't need to build it up, it will be destroyed. Same with the dozer, and boop, there it goes, cancels it. Dozer gone, just one dozer remaining. Goes for the one war factory now. This is his only last remaining war factory. Not looking great for Dan. Dozer there on the top, finished. Dan now moving in with his own Helix. Running into a Helix and a Gatling. Yeah, quite sad that he didn't get the Olderix. His opponent has the Olderix. That is bad news for him. Disadvantage for him. Oil refinery again not captured. As per usual for both players. Two Helixes for Dan against the game with 2 Gatlings. 5 Gatlings. 6 Gatlings. Okay, I stopped counting now. I stopped with the counting. Helixes cannot engage. The game getting stronger and stronger. Then tries it again with the war factory build. Has 2 war factories established once again. Is collecting from 2 supplies. Triple supplies, I mean. Big and good force here by Dan, but the game has more force. He has more units. And therefore he will crush this army with no problems. No chain gun upgrade yet for both players. And the game moving forward here in this match. Okay, the game is on double war factory in airfield. Has the money for, I think, a triple war factory. Has a triple war factory actually. So that's good. And counter helix. Loses one helix there. War factory can remain alive. Not looking great here for Dan. If he moves just a little bit forward, he will get that helix. No, and out of reach. Bottom side, Dozer gets finished, and Dan has been defeated. That means 6-5 for the game. And that means the game will move forward into round 3. The game collected more supplies due to the 2 Olderix. That gave him the advantage. And yeah, well fought here by both players. What a crazy set that was. Wow. Nicely done. Well played. And let's take a quick look on the brackets once again. So, the game moving forward here against either Herb or Thumbstep against in round 3. I mean, Thumbstep would be funny. So we have another Ukrainian fight in round 3. That would be funny. So yeah, this was the game of Dan versus the game. Great set of matches. Thank you all for watching. Thank you very much. And maybe later tonight I will stream some quick matches. It has been announced by Old Analytics that we will see an update coming tonight with the quick match. I'm looking very much forward to that, as I'm a fanboy of quick matches, so stay tuned for that. I cannot promise it that we will see it. I first need to test it, that everything runs smoothly, and that we actually have some opponents. But yeah, looking forward to that one. And this was round 2. Thank you all for watching. Maybe I can rate you to somewhere. Let me check. Maybe there is a channel I can rate. Oh, Legionnaire is streaming. I rate you over to Legionnaire. Thank you all for watching and stay tuned. And goodbye, your cncHD, and I rate you to Legionnaire now. Thank you all and goodbye.